Such a calm place. Hi my friends, a very good morning. Today I've planned to take a really fantastic photograph of the first snowfall in a really great area with a lake and a mountain back and a soft gradient of snow going up the mountain. And now I'm here and there's no snow. But it isn't the biggest problem for me. I'm here now and we'll try what I can get. And the biggest mistake you could make when you are out and the conditions are not what they were predicted is that you get disappointed because it doesn't help you. It's more than you have the pressure to find anything and you're disappointed when you don't find something and you get depressing maybe. And I saw many beginners and also some photographers which did landscape photography already for some years. Many of them got away with landscape photography then because they were frustrated too often. But I think this only happens when you put too much emphasis to the photo only. When you see the big whole, it is much easier. I love it to be out in the nature. I don't have a problem with it to go home without a photo. Only to be out and enjoy all the beauties what Mother Nature can offer us, even on conditions like this today, is absolutely fantastic. And so even when your photo, what you have planned, is not possible to take, I think it's a good idea to go there anyway and enjoy the nature. So I stopped here now, obviously. I found this fantastic tree here with these mosses. It's absolutely amazing, this contrast between the red leaves down on the ground and these mosses here. It's really absolutely fantastic. And what I also love is we can use these roots here with the mosses leading us to our subject, to our tree. It's really fantastic.
So afraid of getting bored when we're so
Now I found here something of interest. I found this fisher cottage back there. It's really fantastic. I also found this old tree here with some fungus on it, on the bark. And what I really love here is that the branches of this tree frames the hut a little bit. We have this fallen tree here in the lake, what will lead us into the scene and also what frames us a bit, and the branches also will lead us to the cottage back there. Currently we have such a sort of snow rain and this looks really pretty good. I will use a shutter speed what doesn't make the water absolutely flat. I want to have some tiny structures on it to get this mood what we have here already, what I really see here and what I feel here. I want to have it in the picture. The only thing I currently don't really like on the scene is that the branches overlap the hut a little bit, but I have decided to use a wide angle lens, so I think maybe this is not the biggest problem. I will try it. It's a nice scene, and also when it's overlapping I think it gives a kind of mood to the image. I also use a polarizer on it. We don't have direct sunlight, but I mentioned already in one of my previous videos that this doesn't matter. Always look through and see what it does, and here I get rid of a little bit of reflections in the water, and also the glare of the bark of the trees, of the branches and so on are better with the polarizer. So now let's make the click.
When it's over, don't feel attached to anyone when I'm sober. It's someone else's life, and I can't go on with no one to rely on. Where do we go, yeah? Where do we go, Where do we go, yeah? Where do we go?
So I found one more composition, also from this nice fisher hut over there. I'm not sure if you can see this with this ultra wide angle lens. And we have this little island, mini island here with this bush up there. Right behind it there is such a wood what comes out of the water, and it leads to the hut over there. And we have a fantastic separation there because we have low level clouds back there, so we have a nice layering and a separation to the background. It's raining in the moment, so it's really fantastic because we get all these nice patterns on the lake. The only problem we have in the moment, first I was down here, and when we are too low with the tripod we get the bush on this island touched with the trees back there, so we have this shoreline what goes through the bush, and this is not really fantastic. What you can do is you can get higher to get a separation between. It's not 100% possible here. We have branches up here, but what I will do is I will try to hold them away while I'm exposed. I'm not sure if this will work, we will see. So let's try it. I don't want to hurt the tree. I'm careful, I'm really careful here. I think this should work. Now let's make the click.
When we're sober, we're so afraid of getting bored when we're
So I found another composition. I have this mountain back there, a little bit of snow covered, looks really pretty good. And we have these sea grasses growing here in our mid-ground. So how do we get the viewer into the picture? We have these two rocks here. This is the left one, then it goes to the right, and then we have below the surface, you can't see it from here. I try to go here, I'm not sure if you can see it. We have these rocks here, and this makes a little curve, and it leads us back to the distance mountain. And it's still raining. I try to get the right shutter speed that we will see a little bit of the rain. I want to bring this mood and this feeling of wet and cold, and it's cold, and meanwhile I got a little wet and it's cold, and I want to bring this mood into the image. So now let's make the click. I originally wanted to take a photo where we have already snow down here and just a tiny bit, just a little bit of snow coverage, and that it leads you up to the really absolutely covered mountain up there. This didn't happen, but the weather maps don't always be right. And finally, it's always good to get out then, also when the weather is not that what it was predicted. You can search for other places, you can enjoy this nature, and also when it's raining, I really love this. Such a calm place. What do you do when the weather is not that what it was predicted? Maybe you can leave a comment below. Do you stay home then, or do you go even out, and do you try something else? Let me know, I'm very interested.
When we're sober, we're so afraid of getting bored. When we're sober, it's a different life.
So finally I was not able to take the photograph what I have originally planned for today, but I had a fantastic day. I have found so many new places. It's really so fantastic here, and I'm really happy that I came here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, please give me a thumbs up, and if you didn't have subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.